So I am doing some tests, trying to work out exactly how I can record while playing Dayz, seeing as how I have an Intel Celeron D processor and an AMD Radeon 5670. Yes, my computer is 9 years old, and no, I do not have the money for a new one. So, we're going to have to deal with low audio quality and low video quality for a while, but overall, I think I can make it work. I'm on a private shard server. There are indeed a few people here with us. But, you know, I was at Kamishovo, I think that is what that place might be possibly called, and I decided I'll loot the police station. What I didn't expect was to find all of this crap. Yes, I found 2 MP5 mags, an FNX mag, 2 CR7, 527 mags, 3 Mosin clips, an FNX mag, a 22 mag, a 30 round 22 mag, 2 of these, a stripper, and just a bunch of lovely goodies. So let's see if I can possibly find someone to engage in combat with, or plink at, or something. See if I just run into somebody. Yes, I do know I have my draw distance down quite often and quite close to me. It's because of what I said earlier. So if you see something that bugs you or something, just know it's got to be that way in order for the game to even be playable at a reasonable frame rate when not recording. I don't think anybody's going to come down here anytime soon, or at least from that direction, so we can keep going. So, I'm not exactly excited for this next update, because one, they added an island, and that means swimming. Now, if you swim right now, you're possibly only swimming because you want to get damp or, you know, soaking wet or something, and, you know, that's all good and whatnot, you're swimming in a pond, but to swim to an island, it possibly takes maybe a minute or two, and to put yourself at that risk for that long, just to get to an island soaking wet. What, is that a zombie? Holy shit! Jesus fucking Christ, mate. Oh, that's a spot I don't want to go down. Run back! Fucking hell! Go, 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 go! Oh, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Ah, he's right on my ass. Where is he? Down. Run, you son of a bitch! Holy hell. Holy fucking hell. I can't see shit. Oh my god. All I have is a hoe. All I have is a hoe. I hope my hoe saves me. Save me, hoe! I'm gonna hoe you to death. Come here, my hoe wants to meet your face. Yeah, you like that, don't you? What the fuck's a military zombie doing down here? Anyway, back to what I was saying. It seems kind of pointless to put yourself at that kind of risk just for hardly any reward. I mean, yes, there are things such as, you know, AKs there and other high-value military loot, but look at what I found at the police station just now. I also found 2 AK-74s. I don't want to hear that you can't find decent loot on land. I mean, I also know they're doing other things to improve the game, as well as adding a better anti-cheat, or at least improving on the one they have. Reasons why I don't think this will work. Yep. Desync. But reasons why I don't think this will work is because hackers want to hack the game because they think that it's fun or it's funny to just totally ruin somebody's day and whatnot. Now, those are the bad hackers. The good hackers will hack the game to kill those guys. There was one game where this guy was flying around above Baronzino, killing anything that moved, and I saw someone just straight up fly up next to him and shoot him in the face. You know, there are goods and there are bads, and you gotta face it, this is alpha. The more, you know, hacks that Battle.ike hatches, or the more they use it, the more data they will collect upon, you know, using it in alpha. So that's gonna happen. Also, it's, as far as I know, each update you have to update your hacks, and in order to do that, it's just a simple matter of changing two simple values. Now, if that's the case, and that's all it takes in the upcoming update to get around it, then really I don't see what the point was in trying to improve on your anti-cheat. Just add VAC on it. Add VAC, you add VAC, you're good to go. But actually, I think it is running VAC, in which case, what the hell? But that's beside the point. They're gonna catch them. They're doing what they can. I'm not worried about it. Besides, there's a character wipe coming up. If I lose my gear, so be it. You know, I'm not worried about it because it's gonna happen soon. Personally, what I would like to see happen, just some optimizations. I will either figure out how to put up a picture to show you something, or, you know what, no, screw it. I'll put it in the description. There'll be a link. It'll lead you to a picture I took while monitoring my system while playing Dayz. I found something strange. My GPU's activity with maxed out settings, everything on high or max, and, you know, just being stupid, pretty much perma-frying my system. It was retarded. It didn't use more than 30% of my GPU at any given time unless the settings were currently being changed. Now, that being the case, I think we need to work on, you know, utilizing the GPU more than what it's doing right now. Because if this were to utilize my GPU in the way that it should, I would be getting a lot more frames, I'd be doing a lot better gameplay wise, and it would be better optimized. However, because it is not putting any of the load onto my GPU and just frying the living hell out of my CPU, the game is rendered almost unplayable at times. And it saddens me because it's so simple to just do this one thing. And, you know, I may be speaking out my ass here. I will be honest with you, I have little experience, but not a whole lot when it comes to programming. But I know simple things, and simple things usually mean it's a simple fix. Now, whether or not this is true is beyond me. These are just my thoughts and opinions. I just think it would work. As far as the game and the way it is now, you know, all honesty, it's playable. I'm on a private hive, like I said. It's, you know, calm. I haven't met a hacker on a private hive in a long time. And that's simply due to the fact that, oh no, server restart. Well, that's okay. Here, I'll just exit to the server list and continue talking. This is more of a, I'm going to talk out my ass sort of thing. I haven't met him, and I think it's mainly because when you go onto a private hive, like, let's say this one right here, unless this man has several private hives all hooked up to share the same information, any loot you collect on here isn't going to carry over to this one, or this one, or this one, or this one. For some reason, having a server selected tanks my frame rate, but I think that's why they don't. I think that's why they don't usually go into private hives, is because they can't carry over their shit. And if that's the case, then for those of you who are crying about hackers and whining and bitching and moaning and complaining, "Oh, the hacker killed me, he's a bitch," go fucking play on a private hive. They're so much better. For those of you who are normal, I'd still say private hives. They tend to perform better in my experience, mainly because if you play on a server with, like, I don't know, 18 people on average rather than 30, you won't have as many of the server bugs or the sound glitches or the whatevers, and you'll usually get better performance out of it. Less desync, less glitches, less, performance issues, and that's good. Is there anything else? It's been a long time since I made a video. I'm trying to just get as much out of the way as I can. What do I think, where do I think they should take the direction of Dayz? I think the direction... I think the direction Dayz should go... Dayz should go... is... more towards a sort of togetherness. See, on this server I have different loot than I had on that one because we separate private hives. Now this one, you see how it says number 1 right there? Here, I'll circle it for you right here. Server number 1. Right here. See this? This explains it all. You go on to any other DG Supershard server, your character stuff will carry over. However, they're being dicks. You're gonna be in a clan, or else we're not gonna share a server! And that, I think that's unfair to the rest of us who want a nice, enjoyable experience. Because that's probably so they can get people onto their server, loot it up, and then their clan can come over and wreak havoc on this server with their gear that they found on that server and be like, oh, I don't care if I die, I got a server I could go do whatever on, and I can... For those of you who want to hunt me down in this server, and you're a part of the clan, come on, you gotta be honest with me. Is that not why you have those servers? So you can't fucking go on them and get all your fucking loot and come back here and not have to worry, and that's where you got all your tents and shit. Come on. So, there's things like that. There's alternate options. I think, now here's my big idea. This is what I've wanted since the first time I had a PvP experience in this game. Get ready, story time. I got some good gear. I had a Mosin, some ammo. I started playing back in 0.44, yes. And I thought it was great. I thought the game was fun. I was having a blast killing zombies. Didn't know what the hell to do. And all of a sudden I see someone else. I run up and I go, hey man, you friendly? He goes, yeah, I'm friendly. Are you friendly? I was like, yeah, I'm friendly. He's like, okay, and we start walking away. So he's like, can I have your Mosin? I'll give you my Magnum for it. And I go, no, I think I want to keep it. Thank you, though. He shoots me. What the fuck? Like, I was just sitting there like, you fucking prick. What the hell, man? And while he had the ability to do that, I don't think he was right in doing it by no means. I think he should have, been a little bit nicer and just accepted the fact that he was stuck with his shitty Magnum while I had my Mosin. That wasn't the case. He didn't want to fucking deal with it, so he shot me. No, that was bullshit in my opinion. I don't think you should have done that. But, what can you do? What the hell is this over here? Gloves? Eh. I don't actually know if you can carry these in your backpack. It does not look like it. I'm not even gonna try. But, since that moment, I have really been craving something for those who want to roleplay, and for those who think the game should be more about survival rather than PvP. And while I'm right there with you, I think a PvE server would do this game some serious justice. Now, I know a lot of you are going, but that's not what, it's not a part of Dayz. The whole reason Dayz is because we get the PvP. Bullshit. The whole reason this game was made was so you could have those epic moments of, oh my god, there's zombies, what do we do? And have that fear of dying from a zombie. Or, yes, at times a bandit. But it was about losing all that gear and the time you spent with that character. When you just suddenly get killed by a hacker in the game, or when somebody runs up on you and tries to be friendly and you accept it because that's who you are, and they kill you, that's bullshit, you know? That's... what the fuck, man? Why would you... To quote Chandler. It makes no sense to me. I don't know. I want a PvE server, so when I have my moments of, I just want to play the game for what it is, I want to maybe play, you know... I did a roleplay with one of my friends, and we did a The Last of Us roleplay. I had to get her to all these different towns, escorting her, while she only had a Magnum, and I had Makarov, a hunting rifle, aka Mosin or repeater, a shotgun. Ooh, somebody just got banned by an admin ban by ooh. Wow. Holy shit. But yeah, I had just, you know, similar weapons to what was found in The Last of Us, and she had her pistol. And I went all across the map. Like, we started over here in Svetlo. I went up towards Novo, then I went down to the northeast airfield, went down to Riffy, went up to Berenzino, then I went up over here, and I went over here, and down there, and then over there, and there, all over the fucking map. Just getting to different police stations and whatnot, and hospitals, and it ended in the bottom left. Forget the name of this town, but it ended over here. After we had traveled literally every spot on the map. Oh wow, I didn't even notice how full this was. But yeah, we'd gone every spot on the map. And when we got there, we found out there was, you know, well, we quote-unquote found out that she had to die in order for the whatever, and, you know, don't listen to this. Yeah, spoiler warning, it's an old game with spoilers. I recommend The Last of Us, it's a good game, but you got about 10 seconds to mute it before spoilers, but... Okay, so when we got there, we found out that she'd have to die in order for a cure to be made, and since neither of us wanted to play the game without, well, to be in the game without each other, technically, theoretically, just go with it. We decided we were just going to stop there, climb on the roof of the building, just pop ourselves in the head. Fucking, that was the end of the roleplay, we had fun, it was a good moment, and that was the most fun I had with the game, ever. There was no PvP, we always played on empty servers, there was nobody else to interfere, and it was a genuinely enjoyable experience. You know, and you think about it, and a hacker runs up on you. What are you gonna do, you know? You're role-playing, and you get this far, and all of a sudden, hacker runs up on you, or some douchebag who wants your gun because his sucks. And they kill you. You know, it's like, well, oh well, I guess that's the end of the fucking roleplay. Now what do we do? Fucking we could restart? Yeah, but we've already dumped, you know, 10 plus hours into doing this. Why would we just restart and keep doing it? You'd say fuck it, just end it right then and there. Don't bullshit me and say you wouldn't, because you would. You fucking liar. So that's why I think we need a PvE server, and then people could, you know, go on there when they're not, you know, feeling up to par with their PvP skills or whatever, and they could just role play as whatever they want, with the exception of a bandit. And I would enjoy that. I would enjoy it as much as I do the actual PvP right now. Just because it would offer that relaxation of playing the game. You don't play this game to feel relaxed, I know. You play it to feel that rush, that, ooh, it's you or me, let's go. But you gotta admit, there's moments where you want to just sit down around a campfire, enjoy a can of peaches with your best buds. But shit ain't like that. Trust me. This isn't like fucking, for those of you who know what I'm about to say, this ain't like, you know, this isn't, you know, Georgia where everybody knows each other and you're all friendly on the farm and the whatevers. This is fucking either Phoenix, Arizona or South Central Los Angeles in the terms of friendly people. You just, no. You just, no, just, no. And, you know, that's the best way to explain what a PvE server would be. It would be a vacation. I swear to God, I just heard someone. Alright, so I'm going insane. But it would be a vacation from all of this. It would be a nice, relaxing vacation. We could all just enjoy the game for what it is. And just be happy. We could all just be happy and get along and enjoy the game. But that's not what some people want to do. And it sucks. It really, really, really sucks. Think about it. Think about what this game would be if, you know, it had those moments of relaxation in it. It had those moments of, you know, let's all work together, be relaxed, and enjoy whatever. You know, it upsets me. It upsets me to a great deal because I know there's people who don't want this. I know there's people who would much rather not play the game than have a PvE server because that's not what Dayz's about, and all sorts of shit. It's stupid. As you can tell, it's been a long time coming. It's been a long time since I've had anything or anyone really to speak to about this crap, because video games are a passion of mine. I've been playing Doom since I was roughly, what, fucking 3 years old? 3 years old I've been playing Doom. I've been playing fucking Grand Theft Auto, all sorts of shit. PlayStation 1, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, Sega Genesis, and I always knew, when I want to grow up, I want my job to do something with video games. I want to do something with video games, albeit this may not be it. Either this may not be it, you guys may not like me, and you know what, that's completely understandable. I won't bag on you for having your opinions. You're allowed to like me if you want. You're allowed to say, hey, go eat a fucking bag of dicks, you piece of shit. Okay, fair enough. You know? Who am I to tell you to screw off and whatever just because you don't like me? I'm fucking nobody. Oh my God, I'm not your dad. I'm just another human being. You know, I do this because this is what I enjoy. This is my form of venting. This is my form of enjoying and sharing what I think. And you guys can get a little insight into my mind. Now, I have no fucking clue where I am. I know I was over at Northeast Airfield just a minute ago. And I've been running for quite some time, but I have no fucking clue. All honesty, I have no idea. I've got no fucking clue. It's amazing. I've played this game for so many hours, and I still run into certain towns, and I'm like, where the hell am I? And then I find a sign, and it's like, oh, I'm over at Bibliplop, or I'm over in Pochakanako, or Never Sober, if you get that reference. But, yeah, you know, I mean, you're gonna tell me this map is, what, 220 square kilometers? And you've got nothing better to do than hack the game and ruin it for everyone else. Whatever. Get the fuck out of here. Go hack CS 1.6, or go hack fucking, I don't know, fucking Fear Online. From what I hear, that game doesn't even have an anti-cheat, so have a heyday. If you're looking for a challenge to challenge your hacking skills, then, I don't know, go hack your mom's computer or something. Go find her secret stash of porn. We're not here to be targets for your fucking whatever. We're here to play the game and enjoy it. I'm running out of time. I know this wasn't a very action-filled episode of whatever the hell. I'm not even sure this is considered an episode. Just another random-ass video. Just, fuck it. Just, like I said, guys, I'm back. You know, I just realized this video game costs more than my process. It costs more than my entire computer. And one day I'll upload a video of my actual computer, and I will show you guys. I will show. It's fucking. It's sad. It's real fucking sad. Anyway, um, yeah, I mean, you know, if you enjoyed this and you want to see what else I'm going to come up with, because it won't just be running around, it'll be interesting things. It'll be things that happen, or I'll come up with a scenario or another challenge like my Far Cry 3 one that I still haven't completed. Technically, I failed it because I fucking finished it off, but then there was a fucking whatever, and it fucking ate me after I did that and ended the episode, but I don't think that fucking counts. That doesn't fucking count. Fuck you. One day I'll go back and finish it. Damn it. But for right now, that's on halt. I'll have to set up some. If you guys, I know I'm not that big. I don't have that very many subscribers, but if you think I can be something better and you think that, you know, I'm one of the few that should get a chance, although I wouldn't necessarily say that myself. I'm not that narcissistic. I think I'm just another human being, but I know there's a lot of nice people on the internet. If you want to help me in any way, the most you can do is show your support. Soon enough, I'll have an actual job and I'll be out of college and whatnot, and I won't be, you know, drowning in debt, but I eventually I'll have things settled and life will be going the way I need it to. So if you want to help, show support. I don't want handouts. I don't want offers. Just be someone who subscribes and watches my videos. That would mean the most to me. I'm going to go pass the fuck out. Y'all have a good day.